everyone, my name is Haley and this is the House for Hosting, and today we are going back to this playroom and we're going to do a massive playroom clean out. And I have to confess, I actually had to go back and watch my last playroom clean out video that I did back this past summer because I needed a little bit of inspiration before I tackled my playroom again. I have been putting this off and avoiding it for a while now because it's a hot mess. You can see there's just no denying it, but we live here, and like I said, the kids love to play in their playroom, which is a good thing. That's why we built the house, to have a playroom in it. But yeah, it's just out of control and I need to tackle it and I need to get it in order today. So I'm going to take y'all along with me. I want to show you just a couple things that I'm going to do and things I'm going to use to kind of make this task a little bit easier, and I'm hoping will help my kids be more organized and help them kind of be able to participate in keeping the playroom clean. We are still working on that. Again, as I said last time, if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments because I am open to anything and everything that y'all have to offer and how I can incorporate my kids helping to keep the playroom clean. So what I'm gonna do is, I have two girls, so there are a lot of accessories when it comes to Barbies and babies and all kinds of things like that. So I have some little sandwich baggies. I have small ones and then like bigger ones. I'm gonna try to put like Barbie clothes and things like that in those, and I also have a Sharpie. I'm gonna label those bags, and then of course trash bags, which some of them will have trash and then some of them will have things that I will donate. I have gone through this playroom, as I normally do, multiple times a year to pull out things that they're not playing with, and I am hopefully going to have a yard sale this summer, which stay tuned for that. I think that that's going to be a fun video. I'm going to show y'all how to prep for a yard sale and kind of what I do when I have a yard sale, but in the meantime I'm just storing everything in my attic. So anyways, that's a video definitely to come, but I am about to get started on the playroom. If you haven't seen my past video where I clean this playroom out, I will link it at the end of this video. And with that, don't forget to subscribe, but let's get right into this video. So I wanted to show you to start just how bad the playroom actually has gotten. And believe it or not, this is actually better than it was. I had the kids come in here and start picking up a little bit, and this is what was left. So you can only imagine how bad it actually truly was. As you can see, they have snuck snacks up here and drinks, which they know they are not allowed to have upstairs, but they've done that. So I need to go through and clean up the food and the trash and organize their toys and belongings again. Like I said, I have two girls, so there are a lot of accessories with the Barbies and the baby dolls, and I just want to organize it and declutter and kind of get everything in order because that's what's going to make the space feel so much better. If you have been here long enough, then you know I've done a playroom clean out video before, and I've gone through and I've pulled things out, and that's what I need to do again. I feel like it's this constant pull and push process with these toys and everything that they have, but after Christmas and birthdays, this is what we're left with, and come summer we will do a massive yard sale and I will downsize again. But today we're going to organize and declutter and get this playroom under control. My youngest likes to pull things out of the playroom and also play in the balcony area up here, so I also need to go through and pull out all the toys that she has gotten and strewed everywhere and kind of put those away so that you can actually walk up here and not fall. But we're going to get it under control and I'm going to clean it and I'm going to take y'all along with me. So one of the presents that my oldest asked for Christmas was a tumble track, and my mother-in-law got her this and they love it. I don't know how much tumbling she's actually done on it, but it's bouncy and they have had it open and in the playroom. It's pretty large. If I can find the link, I will link it in the description of this video. If you have a little girl who would like a tumble track, we got this from Amazon and the quality is amazing. Like I said, it is bouncy, so it's fun. You can stretch on it, you can bounce on it, you can tumble on it. which is obviously its main purpose, but it's actually super easy to store and put away, as well as get back out and air up. So I am taking it down and letting the air out, and then I'm just wrapping it up and folding it and putting it away in the closet to save space. But it is one of the presents that actually was really glad she was able to get, because it's not one that involves all these tiny little pieces, and it's something that keeps her active, and they have really enjoyed it so far. So again, I will look for the description for the tumble track, and if I can find the link, I will look for the link for the tumble track, and if I can find it, it will be in the description of this video. But then I'm going to move on, and I'm going to start by picking up all the trash and cups and drinks and things like that. I like to start with that first. Anytime I'm cleaning a room, if I can have a list or go in order, it helps me clean a space faster. I don't know if y'all saw my how to clean a room fast video. I posted a video on how to properly clean a room, and I broke it down step by step so that you can clean out a room quick and easy, because I know many times it can be very overwhelming when you have a space to clean, especially if your space is as cluttered and just messy as a place like this. When I'm cleaning the playroom, it's a little bit different than the bedroom, because it's just all toys and all stuff that needs to be organized, whereas a bedroom, you have clothes and bed linens and other things like that. So it's a little bit different, but still a similar process. I like to go step by step and kind of have a plan when I go in, and that helps me to stay on track and be as efficient and productive as I can. So in between me doing like a massive declutter and extreme clean for the playroom, I will kind of pick up and organize the playroom and just get things put away to where you can actually walk in. But today I am pulling the like Barbie house and kitchen and things out away from the wall, and picking up any small pieces that have fallen behind it, and also organizing the items within those other toys. Like the Barbie house, I was organizing the Barbies in the Barbie house, and in the kitchen I go through and organize the kitchen items. I also have this 3-bin plastic drawer in the back of the playroom that I showed before, and I did not opt to empty that out today because it hasn't been that long that I did that, but I did decide to store some other toys in there. And again, with the plastic bags that I showed you at the beginning of the video, I put baby doll clothes in one and Barbie doll clothes in the other, and I labeled them using a Sharpie, and then I put those bags inside the 3-drawer plastic storage system. This is just a way for me to help keep things organized and in their proper place, and also by labeling the bags, it helps my kids know what items go where. They do have this dress up area, which I like to go through and rehang any dresses that have fallen or not put up properly. I've gone through this. I did it in the summer and pulled out dresses that have stains on them or have torn or that they're not wearing anymore. For the most part, these dresses are in pretty good shape, and they do actually play with these and dress up in these. So I'm just hanging them up on hangers and putting them here, and then going through and also organizing any accessories that go with the dress up things as well. I like to keep them in the plastic bag or basket down below and have it nearby so that all things are in the same area. I kind of set the playroom up like centers to where they have like a dress up area and the kitchen area and a Barbie area. I have found that this also helps me to keep it organized so that when I clean it, I can put things in the right place, and it also gives them an idea of where things go as well. I would like to know, let me know in the comments if you have kids and your kids have a playroom, or even if they don't have a playroom but they keep their toys in their bedroom. Do you have some type of system that you use to keep it clean and organized, Or do you do like a chore list for your kids? How do you get your kids involved with cleaning and picking up their own messes? That is something that I'm really struggling with. I feel like I've tried the chore list and sometimes it works, or it only works for a period of time, and then life gets hectic and busy and we kind of stop sticking to it. I will say I feel like my biggest downfall is that I will just kind of go ahead and go through and do it myself because they don't generally clean the same way I do, which I'm learning that's because they're kids and we're adults, and that is honestly part of it. And I need to be teaching them how to clean and just accepting that we don't do it the same way, but that's okay because they're learning and they're growing. But again, if y'all have any other recommendations or suggestions, I'm definitely open to those, so let me know in the comments. And I know what you're going to say. You would recommend that I downsize and get rid of about 80% of this, and I will 100% agree with you. And like I have said before, it's a process, and that is absolutely my goal. So again, like I said, I kind of have things set up like centers, which makes it a little bit easier when I'm cleaning. So I have gone over here and started going through the kitchen stuff, and I was actually really prepared for everything to be a mess and a lot of things to be shoved into this kitchen set. And to my surprise, it was not. It didn't take me long to clean up the kitchen area at all. So that's a plus. At least that is a step in the right direction. We got this kitchen set, I think it was from IKEA, but the little oven part is kind of broken and has coming off. So I might be getting rid of this one this summer, or I'm going to try to fix it. I have not decided yet. They really don't play with the kitchen quite as much as they used to, but sometimes they still like to come over here and play. And so once I get that organized, I'm just kind of moving around the room and going through and organizing center by center. We do have these bins that we keep books in, and then some other little bins. One thing that my kids do that I'm sure yours probably do too is they will have book bags or purses or anything like that, and they love to stuff things inside of them. And I absolutely cannot stand that. That gives me massive anxiety because I'm always wondering, like, what is in this bag? Is it food? Is it an animal? Like, I never know what they have shoved in here. So when I'm cleaning, I always go through and clean out the bags and the purses and stuff too. And it helps me feel like I'm really getting a good deep clean in the room because I'm aware of where everything is and where it's going. So I wanted to go through and empty out all of these little bins that I have here and have it more organized. I didn't want to just shove random things in the bins. I wanted to know what is what and where things were. And then once I had all that done, I also wanted to put those back in the proper places and have them stored appropriately. Again, for me, I feel like everything has a place, and so I want it to be there and I want it to be organized because all in all, that makes it so much easier. my youngest, absolutely loves baby dolls, and she actually got a new baby doll crib for Christmas from Santa. And this is the one that we have had for a really long time, and the structure of it is pretty good, but the actual bed and the fabric is just coming apart, and it needs a lot of reinforcement. So I'm thinking about trying to do a little bit of work on that, and then I will probably get rid of it this summer at the yard sale, or maybe give it away to somebody else who needs one. But the other one that you see here is the one she got for Christmas, and it's super cute. And so I'm going to put it in place of where the old one was, and I think I'm going to move the old one to her bedroom for now. I do have these bins for books, and they have a ton of books, so I'm trying to kind of organize those. I like to keep the books in order by seasonal books or just like age appropriate books, because our youngest is in pre-K and our oldest is in 4th grade. So there are different level books here, but I just like to organize those and keep them together and then put them in the bins. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of vacuum the area where I will be placing the bins and the crib, just so that I don't have to fool with that later. But then I think I'm going to return them back to the side of this dresser here. So once I got the playroom done, I am going through and picking up everything in the hallway. Generally, for the most part, my kids are really good about playing just in the playroom and keeping the toys in there. But lately, life has just been really hectic and it's been really crazy. And they started pulling things out and playing in the hallway too. And I kind of just let it be. But I cannot handle it anymore. I have to be able to walk up here, and I definitely feel like it's a fall hazard. So once I got the playroom picked up, I'm going through the hallway and kind of taking all these toys and putting them away in their proper place in the playroom as well. I didn't want to start out by taking these items into the playroom because, as you saw, the playroom was already a wreck. So I figured it would be smarter to go ahead and clean the playroom and then bring these items back into that room. Now that everything is picked up and in its proper place, I can finally do my favorite chore, which is vacuuming. I love to vacuum. I don't know why. I just feel like there's something relaxing about it, and I feel like there is instant gratification when I'm vacuuming carpet and you have the carpet lines. I love that. And I don't know, I feel like I will always want carpet in some area of my home because I love to see the carpet lines when I vacuum. And especially when I am seeing carpet lines in the playroom, because before this, you couldn't even see the carpet at all. So this is very satisfying to me. And it also lets me know that I have almost reached the very end of this chore, and that makes me extremely happy. And now it's time for the grand reveal of the playroom. It's finally all clean and all organized, and it looks absolutely so much better. I am so happy. I remember before I started this, like I said, I watched my old playroom cleanup video, which gave me motivation and inspiration to get in here and get to work and get it done. So I really hope that today's video has inspired you to get some cleaning done too, especially if you have a playroom that looked like mine. I hope that this will inspire you to get in there and organize it and take control and make it to be someplace that your kids can actually go in and play. My kids love it whenever I clean the playroom. They come in and they're just absolutely so mesmerized. It makes them feel like they have a new space to play in. So I know if it's satisfying to me, it is to them too. So I'm hoping that this will give y'all some inspiration to do some deep cleaning and organizing and decluttering and get these playrooms under control. So the playroom is finally clean and back in order, and it always feels so much better whenever I can accomplish this chore in particular, because it seems like this one is one that just really stresses me out, and it's one I put off. It's one of my least favorite chores for sure, but one that when I accomplish it, I'm so glad that it's done and I'm so proud of it. Again, like I said at the start of this video, if you have any suggestions on how I can get the kids to participate more and be more consistent with picking up when they get done cleaning, or excuse me, when they get done playing, that way when I come to clean or when they come to clean, like it's not as big of a chore and it doesn't feel like it takes as long, and it's a way to kind of implement some responsibility for them as well. So any comments, suggestions that you have, let me know, because I welcome them all. Again, the playroom looks so much better and I'm so glad that it's finished, and I hope and I pray that they will keep it up and that they will not let it get out of hand again. But then again, they are kids and I know how my kids are. So until the next playroom cleanup video, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to seeing the most, and if you have any other video recommendations. I cannot wait to keep making videos, so thank y'all for being here, and until next time, bye guys.